Hello once again. Yeah, countdown. But this is episode 4 of episode 4 of Wrestling Unfiltered. Once again, I am Sean.
I am Ian.
And tonight this is a little night show, but tonight we're starting off on a sad note that we just found out that a former WWE wrestler, Lance Cade, passed away this past Friday.
Yeah, Lance.
His real name is Lance McNaught. He went by Lance Cade in WWE, and you get some knowledge about him.
Lance Cade was also taught. He was one of a few guys who was taught by Shawn Michaels and Rudy Boy Gonzalez in the TWA, the Texas Wrestling Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
Shawn's federation after he left the WWE, WWF at that point in time, and had his back surgery. And he, Lance was God, how old was he?
He was only 29 years old.
29 years old. This cat was young.
He died, and apparently he died of apparent heart failure at 29 years old.
Yeah, and
but he had a great. I mean, he had a great potential career. I mean, he had a 3-time tag team champion with Trevor Murdoch. Then kind of fell out when you went to that storyline with Chris Jericho against Shawn Michaels. How he turned against him, his trainer.
Yeah, the thing is, he was a guy who really had a lot of potential, but just something, it wasn't...
Was lacking something?
Well,
or was
I wouldn't say
behind the
lacking,
scenes.
It's just, I wouldn't say lacking something as much as he was just kind of not...
Taking advantage of it?
Yeah, there was a piece of the puzzle that just wasn't...
Yeah.
It wasn't there, and...
Yeah, but he started early with, as Garrison Cade. And he started with had a team with Mark Jindrak with those two cats. Oh my God!
And
if it wasn't for the draft they did, they stayed a team. I mean, they were going against the Dudley Boys for one thing.
Yeah, and this is another thing that I really Sean and I want to stress is that this team had a lot of potential. I mean, like a lot of potential.
Oh, yeah.
Young cats, naturally athletic for being guys 6'5", 6'6".
Mm-hmm. And bulky.
And bulky. I mean, these guys are not small. They
no.
were, and then had such a great athletic ability, naturally God-given. And usually we start off these things, we're goofing around, we're laughing, but we like to poke fun. This is really kind of a somber mood now.
Yeah, and especially when you'll see this, it's the date of SummerSlam. It's supposed to be all hype up in pay-per-view, but I mean sometimes excitement can be crushed by somber.
Yeah, but we do want to point out that on another note, we did watch the Hardcore Justice.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. But before we get there, I just want to say on behalf of myself and Ian, we want to send our condolences
to his family,
to his children. That he had children.
To his trainer Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, and to his friends and family. See this. Our condolences to you and rest in peace.
May he rest in peace. Now we also want to touch on something again before we go back to talking about Hardcore Justice.
Mm-hmm.
I did see online that the Dragon is recovering, but
he can't wrestle anymore.
He can't wrestle anymore. He can't even lift anything beyond 5 pounds.
That's
so
sad.
That's very sad. But he's alive
and well.
And
hate to say that after. But hate to say that after talking about Lance Cade dying, but
he is alive and he's getting better. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Now
we
can actually start to get a little bit more animated like we usually are.
Don't hate us for doing this. Just, we did our sympathies, as in respect. So, and now we're gonna switch over, do a 180, talk about TNA Hardcore Justice. We did watch, and I enjoyed it.
I did too. From a purely from a viewpoint of enjoying it, from remembering the guys, and remembering certain things we remember from the original ECW, but we knew it wasn't going to be good. I mean, Simon Diamond might as well call himself 3 Diamonds. Oh, goodness gracious!
Now, how would you compare? I hate to ask it. How would you compare this TNA Hardcore Justice to one I say in 05?
I don't know if I could. I think that's kind of apples and oranges. But if I had to say, at least they ended it on a high note.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the match between Sabu and
RVD
was everything I was hoping it would be. It was high flying. It was intense.
But the only bad thing about the pay-per-view was the lighting. What was the deal with the lighting?
Oh God, that lighting just threw me.
They darkened the arena. and lit up the ring with
that greenish thing that just bothered the hell out of me.
I don't know.
But the memories were there. They were really... Now, this is something... The reason we're talking about this is to get to what I wanted to talk about. And I hope Sean has seen this. If not, then you missed it.
Oh.
On Impact on Thursday.
The whole effing show.
The whole effing show, which was a great show. I loved it.
Did it seem like it could have been pay-per-view quality?
Yeah, the ladder match was actually really good. But it's what happened after the ladder match that popped everything.
Yeah, Fortune
came down.
Just
and
beat
everybody
up. And what happened backstage with RVD?
Yeah.
Holy, that was like like a horror movie scene.
It was very much like a horror movie. If you missed it, shame on you first.
Hope you DVR'd it.
Yeah, hope you DVR'd it.
Or you check out YouTube.
But if you were there at home and you didn't watch it,
shame.
Because it was a hell of a show.
I worked, so I got an excuse.
But all of the guys were bloody, and all of them were beaten up. That means Sandman, Dudley's, Dreamer, Raven, Mama Luke.
That's another thing. They could not call them by their names they used.
Cojones, Balls Mahoney.
They had to call Balls Mahoney Cojones. They had to call Tony Mama Luke Tony Luke.
Guido.
Had to call him
Little
Guido,
Mariatato.
not Little Guido.
Though it was good to see Big Sal, who's not so big anymore.
Damn, he lost the weight.
He lost a lot of weight.
I can't say anything for Simon Diamond, but
so did Axel Rotten and
Axel Rotten dyed his hair.
Axel Rotten dyed his hair.
Swinger was still in good shape. So did Kid Cash with some new ink.
Balls Mahoney lost weight.
Oh my God.
And a few teeth too. Good God.
I think Balls Mahoney had the Drew Carey diet because Drew Carey lost 80 pounds.
I mean, he was missing a couple pounds.
And teeth and brain cells probably too.
And overall, it was really good. But
so rate it 1 to 10. How would you rate it?
I probably rate it a 7.
Okay. I get a 7. So, but anyway, speaking of pay-per-views, when you'll see this,
SummerSlam.
We have predictions. So, and like I said, you'll see this is gonna be late, but forgive us. Come on. So we're gonna run down a card.
First?
No, it's not. It's not it right here.
There's something else.
We have it on our minds. WWE Championship match: Sheamus versus Randy Orton. Your pick.
Oh God. I could go either way. I was picking this, but I honestly hope Sheamus retains it, and that's really strange for me to say because I am an Orton fan.
Okay.
I do like the Viper, but I love the Viper more as a heel than I do as a babyface. Yeah.
But the thing is, Orton did an interview on it. He said he don't feel like a babyface. He's still doing his heel things.
Well, didn't Austin do the same thing
too?
But,
and look at he's getting popular.
Well, the thing is also Austin was just...
He didn't care.
No, I think it was a perfect storm.
Oh yeah, the era was changing. The company was changing a direction.
If they weren't PG, man, Orton would be... I mean, he'd be putting the people in the head left and right.
Oh, God. Chair shots and what have you.
Again, I do agree with the no chair shots to the head. I do agree with that.
Yeah, no one concussions. And we look at the blood thing. I mean, in a sense, it kind of does fit WWE right now because, in a sense, they don't want to pass on diseases. You know, they're being tested.
Yeah.
But still, kids are watching, and you got Mattel doing their action figures now.
Well, that doesn't stop TNA, obviously.
Yeah. And Mattel's the same people who make Barbies.
Yeah. Well, you can take it on from that point you want to.
Yeah. All right, World Heavyweight Championship match.
World Heavyweight Championship.
Mysterio and Kane, with the possibility of Undertaker showing back up.
You know, unless Taker's going to be that great. If not, I could really give 2 flips.
Okay. Next match. I just recently added...
Let's just talk about this for a second. Kane is... Cade for me is like Swagger. I can't take him seriously as a World Heavyweight Champion. And then Mysterio, it felt good when he won, but, you know, this man right here, when he won his title at No Way Out, against Brock Lesnar, that felt good. That was a moment where you popped, and if you didn't even have a heart, man.
I popped.
I did.
I popped when he won. I popped when he won WrestleMania.
I loved it, and still to this day, I think that was great how he won against Kurt Angle.
And as you probably did, I cried when he died.
I did, and I'm man enough to admit it.
During the memorial, I wept like a baby.
Me too.
Because it was like, no, it was way too soon. He was in a prime.
Yeah. Now, again, we're gonna, we can. I can't. So, if You know, I would like to see Kofi have it. I would love to see
IC title. Ziggler, the new champion Ziggler, Dolphin Boy, or Vicky's bitch.
Excuse me. Great bait.
Against Kofi, the non-Jamaican.
Non-Jamaican.
Who still comes out to reggae music, he's not Jamaican. He's from Ghana.
Yeah.
I'm not saying nothing bad about that.
No.
But
it's just great that he's actually,
he's speaking in real tongue. Anyway, I say Ziggler holds on to it.
I'm thinking that he does, but, you know,
I mean,
Kofi, I hate to say this, but, you know, for me personally, I would love to see Vicky Guerrero get pantsed.
Or just kicked.
Yeah.
Well, she's wearing dresses now, so she'd have to have her skirt lifted up.
Anybody remembers Molly Holly remembers that whole thing where that happened, so that was funny. That was funny.
7-on-7 elimination tag match. Team WWE has one person missing now.
But I've also heard a rumor that John Cena might be turning heel tonight.
I would be a John Cena fan if he did.
I'm sorry to admit he went back to the throwback jerseys and the
freestyle. PG can't. I don't think he can do freestyle.
Well,
but please go heel, please.
If he did.
But they also said that Triple H was at Fan Access this weekend. SummerSlam's now doing Fan Access now, and Triple H is in LA.
Well, he's also been helping his mother-in-law since she won.
And plus he was still nursing an injury. Oh, you don't care she won?
I'm sorry. I'm just.
What? Next, we have a 7-on-7 Nexus versus Team WWE.
I kind of want Nexus to win.
Okay.
Those guys, I mean, right now they could be good. I mean,
anything.
The leader, he's here. A lot of those guys are right here.
Yeah.
They could be brought up.
Wade Bear's here. I say Skip Shift was right below him.
Otunga's right below him. Yeah. Yes, we're going to try and bury Otunga.
Please. God.
And
anyways, Divas title match. Melina and Alicia Fox.
I just want to see Melina get it.
So who cares? You see Divas.
Yeah. But,
I don't see Melina do a split against Honda.
It's like Beth Phoenix coming back.
Ooh, that'd be nice. What else?
Don't sleep on Beth Phoenix. Just like I said last time, she will surprise you.
Yeah. See, Big Show versus the entire 3-member Straight Edge Society.
I just want to see Punk get bounced around the mat like the ring again, like he did, like Taker did to him at Hell in a Cell.
Oh my God.
But I also think maybe, I'm not calling this, I'm not a prophet, but maybe we might see Punk get oinked by the rest of the Straight Edge Society.
Well, the thing was maybe caught Serena, off the wagon, and still took her back into the society. So maybe somehow one of the members turn against them. You never know. Mm-hmm. Serena, good for her. She's still hot as a shaved head. What else is there?
Let me see. Isn't there a women's title match?
No. They tore it apart. Remember?
Oh, that's something we'll also talk about.
Well, speaking of divas, I also read that Tiffany got suspended.
She got arrested for beating up on Drew McIntyre.
Her husband. I say.
Now, isn't that funny?
I say. Go girl.
Now, hold on.
And how's it? He's not arrested.
Well, I will say this, and this is funny to me.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, when Liza Minnelli got busted for beating up on her ex-husband. Hello,
you call that a husband?
Well,
you look gay.
He looked like a female, but I'm so. Anywho,
nothing against that. Just saying.
But let's talk about the women's title.
Oh my God. Lay Cool is tarnishing the freaking legacy of it. Please.
This is a title that was held by
Fabulous Moolah, Velvet McIntyre, Rockin' Robin, Trish Stratus.
Oh, she's the greatest women's wrestler of this generation.
Yeah. I mean, Lita. Okay. Molly. China.
Really.
For a brief period.
Mm-hmm.
Jazz. Ivory. Victoria. Mickie James. And Michelle McCool. I haven't.
But Layla is the official champion.
So, but.
No, but we've got to think. I am so pissed because, it's good that we did this down because we've done this a couple days ago and screaming.
Yeah, but let's take a break. I know you're steaming, so
yeah.
Take a break. Be back for part 2.